Hi guys, my name is Gary and I'm a plant doctor here at the Moana Nursery up at Pyramid Way, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Clematis vine. Clematis vines are one of my favorites. I actually have 3 different varieties in my yard, and even though they're different kinds, they're all actually grown somewhat the same way. They like having their roots shaded. Out here in the high desert, our sun is just too much on them. The roots do a lot better if they have a lot of protection, either through heavy mulching or just full shade in general. But the vine itself can take a fair amount of sunlight, provided it's not in the last few hours in the evening. The Clematis vine kind of has a 3-step growth stage after you buy it and you put it in the ground. The first year they sleep, the second year they creep, and the third year they leap. So what it means when they sleep is that they're actually getting established to their new environment. Even though you don't see a lot of noticeable growth up top, they are growing a lot in the root system, and then that kind of leads to it growing, from what we see, a very little on its first year, hence the term sleeping. The second year, after the roots are fairly established, the vine does grow in a way that they would call creep. So maybe 2-3 feet of growth in the second year. And then finally in the third year is the leap year. Now that they've established and they've got some size on them, they really start to take off, and it's not unheard of for them to grow 4 or 5 feet in a single season after they're in the ground for 3 years. So when you see it in the ground the first year and it's not growing, don't panic. Don't throw a bunch of extra fertilizer on it. Don't try to hard prune it or anything. Just let it be, let it establish, because that's what it really wants to do in the wild anyway. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the varieties we can choose from. The ones that are a little more closer to their wild cousins are the ones that are like multi-blue. The bluer varieties that have smaller flowers that are more prolific. Other ones that we've hybridized are going to be things like Haku-uken, ones that have much larger flowers, a little bit less of a prolific blooming though. You can get anything in between this too. We can have flowers that bloom early in the year, or flowers that bloom all season long, some that flower all at once, or some that flower intermittently. Which clematis is right for you? That depends on a bunch of different things, anywhere from preference to size to exposure. So if you need any help deciding, just come to any one of our 3 stores and ask for a plant doctor. We'll be happy to help you out.